Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today, I'm very excited to be checking out the fourth most popular project on all of Kickstarter right now. That is Isle of Trains, All Aboard, a small box game with a big engine building experience for 1 to 4 players. Now, I actually thought this was an expansion, but is this its own standalone thing? Anywho, I don't really care. I like the fact that I have the 1923 bucks here. So they have the 2 currencies there. Love that up front. They got just a little bit of the shipping information, but the big thing is they're focusing on the drop dead gorgeous meeples. And I think anytime you got really good components, especially if you have really good components mixed with a great price point, I think you spotlight that. And so I do like seeing that. Now the seal of approval. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of showcasing a seal of approval, but I do see the line of thinking being that you know that this is not going to be a bad game most of the time. That at the very minimum, when I see that, it's like, okay, everyone's probably going to like that, but to varying different degrees. Which, that's a your mileage may vary kind of thing. But anywho, it's rated 31,000. I believe this one is euros, 37,000 bucks. So it is already funded. Congrats to them. $8,155 goal. Like the fact they're showing me the cards. As always, when you go in the video, I'm thinking 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Oh, and last but not least, they mentioned the fact it's 1 to 4 players. So I do like that right on the marquee as well.
Welcome to the Isle of Trains, where all the best conductors come to build and run our famous locomotives. You'll need to get to work right away if you're to be remembered as the greatest operator of all time. Introducing Isle of Trains, All Aboard, an engine-building card game that has you building extravagant engines whilst competing for contracts, cargo, and passengers. Multi-use cards allow you to build new train cars, upgrade your engine, and pay for it all with the train cards still in your hand. But that's not all cards are used for. No sirree. Load them as cargo into a competitor's train and you'll gain an instant bonus. But pay close attention, because when they have enough cargo, they'll deliver it to get points. And don't forget the people who live on the Isle of Trains. Invite them all aboard and transport them to their destinations. Time it right and combine it with delivering cargo to go steaming ahead of your opponents. You'll be chuffed you backed this Kickstarter when you get your hands on the 18 exclusive screen-printed passenger meeples. And the exclusive promo, Time Train.
Beautiful. Mentioning why I need to back it right now and not wait till later. I love the fact we're spotlighting all this.
With new buildings, cabooses, train cars, physical passengers, and a solo mode, Isle of Trains, All Aboard, has been remastered and extended to bring you a newer, bigger, and better engine building experience.
Such a wonderful video so far, Sean said. I agree. I thought that was really, really well done. That's exactly the vibe I want to get from a train game. Like, if there was a video about Ticket to Ride, I would imagine that exact same music would be playing in the background. I feel like they just crushed that. Very well done, I think. 37,000 bucks. Already funded. So this is Stranded Games, is a board game company based in Birmingham, UK. We aim to create great affordable games. The team consists of Aidan Lowther, Simon Milburn, but they couldn't do half of this without the countless freelancers, playtesters, and of course, you Kickstarter backers. But more importantly, what have we done before? Solar Spears and Solar Storm. I thought this was an expansion. Apparently it's not an expansion at all. I'm just a noob. So is this one out? Did people get their things? Fulfillment update, Isle of Trains All Aboard is live. Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. We're excited to announce the game has left the factory and are now on our way to Asia, Australia, and New Zealand via our shipping and fulfillment partner, VFI. We estimate the shipping fulfillment will take approximately 4 to 6 weeks. Full steam ahead. So it looks good. Is this one out as well? I love the fact. I love that main image there. It looks so good. Isle of Trains All Aboard now live. The time has come for the next challenge. Build the Solar Spear. So I'm pretty sure people have gotten their stuff here. That's what we're checking right now. Playing the game once again, it's a family favorite here. My 4-year-old son pointed to a card and said cow. It was a nanobot. He was looking at it upside down. He's right the image upside. Okay, great. People got their stuff. I feel comfortable on the can you do it. Do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. How much is it? Hopefully it'll beat around the bush when we get to the price. So Isle of Trains All Aboard. A small box engine building game for the creator of Eminent Domain and Bomb Squad. Ooh, Seth Jaffe up in the house. Love Seth Jaffe. I think he's a great game designer. Always excited to try out his designs. And I love the fact that they're mentioning what they've done before. Eminent Domain and Bomb Squad, which Bomb Squad, I want to get my hands on that. That's one of my grail games right there. It is a real-time Hanabi-esque game where you can't see all the information, and it's so awesome. Anywho, 60 minutes, 1 to 4 players, ages 12 plus, 19 euros, 24 bucks. Rock solid price. Isle of Trains All Aboard is an engine building card game that is you building extravagant engines while competing for yeah. Great. Looks good. I was impressed by the game over a half decade ago, and I'm even more impressed by it now. So there it is. It is a re-release. It's the second edition pretty much. The new version. Okay. Awesome. And that's a big quote right there. I was impressed by the game over half a decade ago, and I'm even more impressed by it now. I think that holds some weight there. That sounds good. The fact, because sometimes when you try games from, say, 7, 8, 9 years ago, they feel a bit dated. And I find that as I go through my collection of, like, really old Garbo games, that some of them are just, they're not the greatest. We're in active discussions with other publishers, so cool. They're going to be working with these people. Great. Looks good. Rule books on translations. Have I seen the rule booklet yet? That's the one thing I'm looking for here. Gameplay video, rule booklet. Over 130 components. I was surprised that for its size, it's a full-fledged train game. All right. Individual numbering, that's always cool. Rule booklet, 73 plus 1 cards, 42 unique pieces of art, 7 island cards, 9 tanker cards. We're spotlighting all the different cards. Maybe zoom in just a smidge bit more would be great, but other than that, I mean, I love the artwork. One future train, but I can tell that I love the artwork from what they're showing me. One future train promo card, deluxe, more to be unlocked through social goals. Okay, so now I know there's social goals like that. 18 wooden meeples, train meeples. So this is the deluxe. Is there going to be a regular versus deluxe? Progress track, 18 passenger rails, passenger bags. Here we go. Components for the deluxe editions for that. Okay. So they're going to have pretty much a retail version, and then they're going to have this deluxe Kickstarter version is what it's looking like. A lot of game for a very small footprint. Stretch goals, funded, bigger train meeples. Nice. That's a big one. That's a great stretch goal. Have we hit that yet? I think we have. I'd have some way, like a check mark or something. Let me know that we've hit that. Bam. Box spot UV. Cool, whatever. Cardstock thickness. That's awesome. Screen printed on the train meeple. Fantastic. Punchboard thickness increase. Thicker box. Printing on the drawstring bag. So I'm getting an even more deluxe feeling game. I like the way these stretch goals are. Looks right. Oh, I see. So it's green. We've got it. Red, we haven't. Now I understand it. Social goals. 700 Kickstarter follows. 1 new building cards. And it's clickable. Oh, come on. Well, now, as soon as that loads, I got to do that. 100 BGGs. Oh, we already got that one. But let's do it. Wait, I got to click on this? I got to click on the 1 new caboose card. Interesting. But yes, I love this. This is all clickable. Oh, retweets. I'll give one of that later. Why would you choose? I love train. Why should you choose? So there's a little Simpsons humor thrown in. Dice Tower seal of approval. I love train says the Dice Tower seal of approval. And with years of development behind the game, it's now better than ever before. I kind of like how they spun that, actually. Yay. The game was already really, really good. People played it. People liked it. But now, after years of playing games, we've made it even better. And I think that really... I think that's a great thing to spotlight. Support a small publisher, small box, big game experience, multi-use cards. I did love the showcasing the multi-use cards. I thought in that video was really, really well done. Gamers love multi-use cards. We are just suckers for multi-use cards. I mean, who's the find me one person who's like, I hate multi-use cards. I just, they're not there. They don't exist. I really enjoy it, and I love the multi-use cards. Yeah, multi-use cards are great. All aboard. Improvements include passengers added meeples. And so now they're spotlighting what's different from this version of the game versus the old one. What was great, already a great game 8 years ago, has gotten so much better because it's really deep and rich. So this is the retailer pledge at $23. So that's the one that most likely probably most people are not going to get. And then we do get a $6 bump up to get to the deluxe version. And I don't feel like that's terrible. I don't feel like most people are like, yeah, $6. They lured me in with $23. Which I do think was good on their part. I think that was really smart right there. I want to go check that out, actually. So they show you the retail version of the 23, but in actuality, the one that everybody's going to get is 26, and I think that's a great idea. I think showcasing a low price like that is always a good idea. Some people would argue with that, and I think they have valid points as well, but I just feel like, especially with a great price point, spotlight it. And then we go to the natural premium pledge, which is that I also get the playmat. Now, maybe it'd be better if this was spotlighted, like pulled out so I could see it, because I haven't seen it yet. Highlights on the playmat make easy setup. Okay, so now we're talking about the playmat. Okay. Additional details that are all exclusive to the playmat. Discover them all. That's fantastic. That's the kind of... Oh, that shot. That shot. I'm going to guess. I'm going to make a bold stab in the dark and say that this is not the most popular pledge level. It's, in fact, the playmat because of how well they sold the playmat. Let's see. I'm excited. I'm excited to see. So we got retail stores, 10. Great. Passenger pledge, 15. Nobody wants that. Operator pledge, 635. And then the conductor pledge, not as much, but still 433. That's a great number. That's nearly a 500 print run of a playmat. Think about it like that. How much does your price go down if you're doing a 500 print run of that thing? Woo! That's how you sell playmats right there. Kudos. That's a full point grade bump up in my mind. The most satisfying aspect of the game is chain together actions. It feels like you've orchestrated the biggest masterpiece of all time. Take 2 actions on your turn. So now we're getting into this. Cool. Solo mode. The railway owner is coming to inspect their thing. It's a very satisfying solo experience. Download the rule booklet. Love it. Download the print and play. Great. Play it on Tabletop Simulator. Hell. Try it in all the different ways. This is awesome. This game does not disappoint. In fact, it's one of the most multi-use usefulness of multi-use cards that I've seen to date. Rondo's final thoughts. Slicker Jip's review. Awesome. And these are all reviews as well. Preview, playthrough. So we got some playthroughs, solo stuff, different languages, written reviews. We're covering the gambit here. They're all clickable. This is all beautiful. I love this Kickstarter page. We love to support our friendly local and online game stores. Group pledges, if you're interested in group pledge. Hey, if you live in a country where shipping's going to suck super duper hard, you can bundle together. And we're doing the brick and mortars as well. And I love this. This is great. The game is very clever and packs a massive punch for how big the box is. Solar Spirit and Solar Storm will be available as add-ons in the Pledge Manager. Okay, so I have been at least notified. I would have maybe put that up closer to the shopping section, but hey, no biggie. I guess it's by the shipping, so people are going to see this. Wow, customs and VAT free. Whoa, so no VAT in the EU and in Asia and in UK. That's fantastic. That's spectacular. I might spotlight that just a little bit more. And I think they tried to in that main image. About 6 minutes behind work stuff. This is a fantastic one. This is a fantastic page. I feel I'm almost cruising towards like an A or an A plus here. Like, this is just a great... I can't poke any holes in it so far. I feel like they've done a fantastic job. Look at that. They even converted the currencies for all the different places in the world. It's so beautiful. So we got tons of shipping information. Everything I could possibly want. It's shipping end December. So it's going to be out by the end of next year. No, estimated delivery February 2023. What's this? Early August. So when does the game come out? It's February 2023. August, mid-October, late November, end December, all fulfillment completed. So you're just giving yourself 2-month buffer there? Because if you actually think you can get it by the end of September, like I would mention that. That's our goal. We're shooting for it. The team, Seth Jaffe. Love it. Lots of people here looking good. That was a banging Kickstarter page. What else could I possibly want? A how to play video? I mean, yeah, that'd be nice, but that's like saying, oh, there's no sprinkles on my ice cream. This was fantastic, I think, overall. FAQ, updates, comments. Let's give this one a grade. But this is awesome. What's included in each pledge? When is the Stranded Games team available? The deluxe edition should be after the Kickstarter. Yes, we'll produce an upgrade pack. You can get at conventions. I have more questions. How can I contact you? Can I get the playmat without backing the game? Who? What? Who's that person? What? Choo-choo, an update for you. Stand back from the platform as the train comes along. This one is from today. 0 comments, 4 comments. So we're not having very engaging updates, it doesn't look like. Because we have 1,195 people here. And this one, so let's check out the one that has the most engagement, would be the 4. It's just probably just people excited, I'm going to guess. Is it possible to get both kind of passengers with deluxe editions? Congratulations on getting funded. So someone having a question and someone being excited. They're talking about the social stretch goals, which is great. I do think that's an awesome idea to just get more people engaged. But I would make this a little bit more of an event too. I'd be asking people, hey, what do you think? So what's next? But other than that, we have to say is thank you. I would ask a question. I think, because you probably had a good chunk of people who went through this. This looks like a pretty fun, engaging stretch goal with bright pictures. I wouldn't mind scrolling through that on my phone. But ask a question. What stretch goals would you like to see? I think that's just a no-brainer. We can't guarantee anything. So what's next? We got the things, the stuff. Yeah. I just ask people questions. See, here's the bottom line. You're not going to get any less responses than you're getting now. Here's the recording from today's live stream. Hello, Germany and everyone. Before I go, I was wondering if the box actually fits all these nice select components and extras. 18 meeples in a whole game in that cute box seems snug to me. That's actually a great question. Yes, it all fits. Aiden even checked yesterday. It all fits with cards, sleeve cards. All in it is. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that I would, once again, that's a really big question for a lot of people. I would put that in the campaign somewhere. Like, especially when you're talking about the deluxe version. Everything fits in the box with sleeved cards. I just add that little addendum. But once again, everything that I've said, I think, about this campaign has been nitpicks. Because overall, I feel like this is a really well-ran Kickstarter. Really cool. Final grade for this one. Do I want it? Yes. I wanted it straight from the video, which I thought was super well done. 242 in UK. Awesome. 51 in Canada, 37 in Australia, 26 in France, 24 in Spain. That's great. Really getting some good global numbers there. And that's the kind of thing where if this game is beloved, like there's a lot of copies of this game in these countries. You know, there's going to be, 30, 40, 50 copies of this game in France by the end. Like that's just really cool. Love that. So in the end, I think I am at an A+. Like, I think every issue that I have with this is a nitpick more than anything. I think if this game does really well, this is how you build brand loyalty right here. This, that was a fun experience to go through. Let me know in the comments below, what's your final grade? Because for me, every nitpick that I would have is maybe spotlight the fact that the VAT's free a little bit sooner. Like, who cares, though? It's still free. That's amazing. So yeah, I'm going to go with an A+. This is one of the best Kickstarter campaigns I think I've seen. It's just, I can't poke any holes in it. Isle of Trains, all aboard. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for this one. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye-bye.